You know, I okay, so I don't really we can let him. Why is okay? Hold on, what's the? You know what? I'm gonna look up the let me. How's it go? Okay. Oh no, what we gonna do? The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we gonna do? We gotta get him out of here. Bum 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 bum. Oh no, what we gonna do? The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we gonna do? We gotta get him out of here. Bum bum bum. We could throw him to the dungeon. We could let him rot in jail. We could drag him to the ocean, have him eaten by a whale. We can throw him in the tigers, let him float a while. Then we'll also back and watch him eat a hungry crocodile. We can put him on a camel's back and send him off to Ur with a cowboy hat without a brim and boot without a spur. We can give him jelly donuts, take them all away, or fill his teapots and his nostrils with sorbet. We can use him as a footstool or table to play Scrabble. Tie him up and beat him up and throw him out of Babylon. Or I like it. It's sneaky and it just might work. We can use him as a footstool or a table to play Scrabble. And tie him up and beat him up and throw him out of Babylon. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I want to be completely honest with everyone that's watching this right now. And maybe anyone that's seen this in the future. Just I want you guys to know that this was not my first choice to do. Okay? I know people are like, "Oh, why is he playing 7 Days to Die again?" Here's the thing. Look, this is my channel. I'll play what I want. If whether you like it or not, you can go and watch. This is a like. Look, I do like it when people come in here. I do want people to be more engaged with my streams, but don't come in here and be like. And because this actually happened at one point, I was playing. It was back when I was playing like Portal. I decided the first time I decided to play the second Portal game all the way through in one stream. First time I ever just decided to do that. This guy comes in, starts talking, and he seems really great. About 15 minutes later, and he just stops some chatting for a bit. 15 minutes later, he comes back and he's like, "Hey, can you play something else? I'm bored." And then and I talked about this for a bit, but then a while later, I kept on playing this game over and over again because I really like this game. This game is like, yes, this is one of those games where it gets old after a while. But here's the thing: for me, it's one of those games where I don't play it because I like to because it's fun. I play it because it's one of those games that I can passively play while I'm watching something, while I'm watching a movie. It helps a lot better because you know those those things in movies where you're just like, oh, I can't look, or for some reason like that, and this helps me with that. So I just do this while I go past that. Now I know what you guys are thinking, or probably, why don't you just fast forward? Because I swear I fast forward and all of a sudden like I missed the most amazing thing. All right, okay, so let me just check something out. I just need to get in here, spawn in, and then everything should start going great again. I remember that there was this one guy who, like, this was like when I decided to stop streaming for a bit on YouTube and only do it on. Hold on, game is going crazy. Okay. And I stopped streaming for a bit. What time is it? It's currently 2:09. It's not that far away. It's fine. No, oh fuck. Okay. Okay, I got scared for a second. Okay. So they came in, they're like, why? Oh, I don't like how like every stream is just 7 Days to Die. It's the same thing over and over again. Well, I like to play this game because I can passively not think and play it. This is one of those games where I don't have to think and I can easily play it. And I like that. I forgot to leave the shovel. I must not leave the shovel. Unless I have to go dig it up. Doesn't really seem like I have to. Oh no, I pressed it twice. Okay. So I like this game in the sense of I don't have to think while I play it. I don't have to think at all when I'm playing it because, well, it's one of those passive games. Okay, oh, that's growing. It be growing. So yeah, that's why I play this game a lot. But then one of these guys came in and was like, "Oh, what? I don't like how I'm always playing this all the time." And so I decided to maliciously comply with that and what's it called? And do exactly what he said. I wouldn't play that game. I wouldn't play this game. So I just went and played Payday 2 a whole bunch. Payday 2 is one of those games where I have to actively think while I'm playing, and I prefer not to think while I'm playing unless I'm streaming. If I'm streaming, I prefer to think and start talking whilst I'm streaming. But when I'm not, I just personally just like not to think. And this is my favorite game to play while not doing it, because if I'm just, because here's the thing about, and someone's gonna bring up Minecraft, and here's the thing, I've tried that. Here's the thing about Minecraft. Okay, you're a doe. Okay, it's a doe. Anyway, doe, a deer, a female deer. That's I'm not joking. That's the song that I remember them from. Hello. But anyway, what? How, I didn't even realize I was crouching. Okay, so anyway, so now like anytime like someone's gonna be like, oh, can you please play something else other than these two games? I'm like, this is my channel. I'll play what I want. You want to give me a game that you want me to play? Here's the thing. I've mentioned this in several videos already. I don't know if they've already come out, but I mentioned this in several videos saying, hey, if you want me to play a game and it's free, then send it to me on the Discord server in the suggestions box. There is a suggestion box in the Discord server. All right, you want me to play a game? You want me to play a free game? Then guess what? There is a suggestion box. I can play it there. I can easily play like that. Okay? Okay. Okay. Good. You want me to play another game? Suggest it to me in the suggestion box. The only reason there were several like suggestions that were already put through in the suggestion box already. And here's the thing. One of the and both of them were both mods to review for Minecraft. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do this. One of them was God mod, and I was like, okay, yeah, I've seen people do this. I want to review it. I want to play it. That'll be great. And I play it, and I tried getting it on, and it just like breaks the game, and I couldn't play it. So I had to like text the guy, hey, the mod is breaking my game. I cannot play it. And he sends me another one called Dirt Platform, and I make a video on it. I made a video on it, and that same guy was like, hey, when are you gonna make the video on it? I was like, I just made it. Oh yeah, that video called Dirt Platform. They still asked me if I was ever gonna make it, and I was like, I did. I made it. I did mention in the video that there is a chance that I did want to stream this. That there is a chance that I did want to stream it. I don't know if I will ever stream it though. I did like the Dirt Platform thing though. I did like it. So there were those two. And and hold on, let me actually check actually. I want to check. Let me see. Okay, suggestion. Okay, first suggestion was to play a game called Paperhead. But the thing about it is that I couldn't find the game, and one game I could find was like not even out yet. And then the second one was the God mod, and that one wouldn't let me play. Then the Dirt Platform, and then it was the Dirt Platform. So far, the only real ones I've been suggested were the God mod and Dirt Platform. So there's that. So that's what I mean when I say, hey, if you want to suggest something to me, there is a suggestion box on my Discord. Oh, I'm sorry, what? We can put them on a footstool or a table to push gravel on. Okay, okay, so this is like a military base. Okay, that's fine. If there's something below it, that'll be even better. Just need to hit him. There we go. How am I doing, by the way? I just need one more. How am I doing? Do I have any of that I can do? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I almost forgot. Options. Twitch. Log in with Twitch. In time, up and bam, up and down, bum 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 ba da 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 da. Oh no, what we gonna do? The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we gonna do? Gotta get him out of here. Oh no, what we gonna do? He likes Daniel more than me and you. Okay, there we go. Trying to get this. So, anyway, yeah, don't come in here telling me that you don't like what I'm playing, and then say that I need to play something else. Okay, you can suggest a new game. You can suggest it to me, okay? You want to suggest that I play another game? Then suggest it, okay? Don't come in here and tell me that oh, you're bored, so therefore I must play something else. So that's another rule here. And then I kind of need to like say this rule again because because of things that have happened in the past. People have been following it pretty well. But I want to like tell this rule again because I feel like if new people are coming in, I really need them to know this rule. If you are to send me, unless you are somebody that I know, if you are, and by that I mean if you are a friend that I have streamed with, that I have talked to in the past, if you are somebody that's close to me, unless you are somebody that's close to me, do not send me something on Discord and then immediately be like, hey, I sent you something on Discord, go check it out. I am not going to drop everything that I'm doing. I'm not going to be like, okay, well, let me just pause the game, go over to Discord and check it out. If it's like, I'm not going to do that. Are you somebody? Nope. I'm not gonna do that. That's a rule that I have. I'm not going to drop everything just because because someone's like, hey, see that? Look at this, it's fun. All right. Second, do not talk to me privately. If you want to talk to me, if you are on my server, all right, and you want to tell me something, then tell me on the server. Do not tell me something. No, do not tell me something privately. All right. Do not be like, hey. Do not come in and be like, hey, I'm sending you a personal message. No, you're gonna tell me on the server. You're gonna tell me on the server. That brings me to another thing. Do not. I'm not taking any more commissions because I think I am gonna get more what's called more emotes, but I'm gonna most likely go to the same exact person. If I cannot make them myself, I'm gonna end up going to the same exact person that I did with the last emotes that I got where I got my last emotes. Huh. It appears that I cannot get through. All right, do not come in here being that brings me to the other thing. Do not come in here and be like, hey, I'm an artist, I can do stuff for you, because most likely the people that do that usually charge over like $100, and like for the emotes, and the emotes that I currently got right now, on my Discord, I got for like $2. The ones that are me, I got for like $2. The one with like that one character, that one random character, that one is that one I got for like maybe like I also got for $2 as well. I also got for $2 as well. There were a lot more that I got, but I decided to only just put that one up. I can technically still go back and get them, considering the fact that I still pay, that even though I still paid for them. but I'm not asking for any more commissions. And the thing is, like all the people that have do that and say, yeah, I'm an artist and I do this stuff. I've mentioned I don't like, that's way too expensive. And their main thing is like, yeah, but how much do you think art is? I'm like, well, if it's that exact design, I'm gonna say that art is worth $2 because that's how much I'm paying. That's how much I'm paying for it on Etsy. They need clear all areas. Oh, over there. So yeah, I'm not taking any more of those like commissions. I'm going to continue just like propagating off of Etsy. Here's the thing. People are like, oh well, art costs a lot. Well, here's the thing. I talked to some streamers about it. They're like, no, don't do that. That's just a scam. You can get on Etsy for about like $2. Like $2. So that's what I did. And then there's there's Bloopin as well. I mentioned this to him, and here's the thing: his artist, the one that made all the emotes for him and all the art for him, I mentioned to him while she was there, and I was like, yeah, I paid like over like $300 for everything, and they were like, I'm sorry, how much? Like, even they were like, yeah, that's way too much. Yeah, that's way too much. You shouldn't be paying that much. Like, even they were like, no, that's way too much. So yeah, I just ended up going on Etsy, and if I... Not to mention, like, okay, look, I'm not gonna say all art is like this, okay? I'm not gonna say every artist is like this, okay? However, if you are an artist and you come to me saying that you make art, and I take a look at what you have made, and I take a look at what you what you can offer. I take a look at what you've made. Hold on. Let me... If you say that you're an artist and you show me what you can offer, what you have made, and I take a look at what you've made, like what you can offer, and it just so happens to look like look like 5 other artists that I have seen, I'm immediately gonna assume that you're using AI. All right. As I said, I'm not saying all of it is like this, okay? But what I've been told is that a lot of these scammers use AI. And okay, I still got it. Okay. That a lot of scammers use AI, and I'm over here like, okay, I'll watch out for them. And then people come in, they're like, yeah, I do art. I can show you. And then I look at it and it's relatively the same. It's not even like oh they're similar. No, I look at it side by side. It's the same exact design. What was that one episode of Regular Show where they were trying to get okay, actually no, I can actually describe this as something better. NFTs. It's just the same, like the monkey ones. It's just the same monkey but with different outfits. That's what it looks like. That's what it was like. It's like they're like, oh yeah, I'm not a scammer. I do this, but then I look at it and it's like, this is the same thing, same trash, different dumpster, is what I'm saying. I need a better analogy. That sounds bad. Same monkey, different hat. That's okay. That there. Same monkey, different hat. That's how I describe it. That's how I'm going to describe it. Whatever happened to me being umbrella? Like me being wet? Do I just not get wet anymore in this weather? So yeah, like it's just that I don't want to be fooled again. Okay? I don't want to be fooled again. What do we got? Okay, I don't want to be fooled again. I'm not... Also, because right now I'm currently in, I'm in school right now. So, paying for, I think I need to go and pay for my tuition. I haven't done that yet. I forgot to do that for this semester, which is something that I actually need to do. So yeah, I need to pay for school, pay for everything, pay for the books, pay for... We'll get to that in a moment. There's a lot of stuff that I need to do. Like, maybe I'll be more lenient towards this stuff, like when I start getting paid by either YouTube or Twitch, or maybe both. That's kind of what I'm aiming for here. That's kind of what I'm aiming for here. I'm good with either one, but I'm aiming for both here. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get more clips, because I've noticed that hold on, let me... Let me, Huh. Oh, I'm already on that. Okay. Well, I don't really need this. So let me take this, and I believe I can put that on here and modify. Yep. My question, can I modify this and put that on here? No, I cannot. What else do I not need? Oh, I just realized I can get more of these easily. Okay. I mean, I can still hear some stuff. But that's pretty much it. I can make more of this at home. But yeah, I'm not taking much. I'm not taking those. I just like I can't afford them right now. Do I have a bunch of? Yes, I do. Wait a minute. Hold on. I actually want to test something out. Can I modify the? Yes, I can. And then repair. I also want to repair this. Also, I want to make duct tape. Okay. So yeah, okay, I'm also gonna repair this as well. So yeah, I'm trying not to spend a lot of money right now. I'm currently just trying to save money because I do because and here's the thing, I do want to get I do want to I don't really need this, do I? Okay, so I'm gonna scrap that. Wait, question, can I modify this and put this on here? Yes, I can. Okay, it makes it worth more. Or so as I said, I'm trying to like save stuff. Please have a book in there. Okay. Let's head back. Okay, so yeah, those are my things. Is that those are my things that I'm not doing anymore, okay? I'm not taking I'm not gonna ask, hey, does anyone have any is there any artist out there, all right? Unless I'm able to do it myself or I get on Etsy. All right? Or I find someone that can do it for really cheap. For really cheap, okay? Like Etsy cheap. And that's the thing, is like the me a second, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. So yeah, there's that. I think I'm just gonna like end the episode here because I here's the thing. I didn't really know what I wanted to stream today. Okay, I wanted to stream earlier today, but I was like, it's fine. I don't really know what I don't really know like what I'm gonna be streaming. I originally was gonna I wanted to play Payday. That was one of the things I wanted to do. I wanted to play Payday. But what happened was that yesterday, and I know someone's like, wait, hold on, you say you were gonna play it today. What do you mean yesterday? Well, yesterday, while I was streaming with the boys, I decided I was looking at like what games I had. And in doing so, I found out that Payday needed to be updated, and I was like, okay, I thought I had these to to automatically update, but okay, let's have it like that. And so I decided to update it last night. Last night I updated it, okay? Last night I started to update it, and it's like, okay, great, you have 10 minutes left. I'm like, okay, great. Let me let me have Steam going for a bit. It's let me have Steam going for a bit while I'm playing the game. But because I'm playing the game, the entire thing would go slower. So I was like, okay, well, let me and I forget about it, and I turn it all the way off. I wake up in the morning, and usually Steam is pretty good about like updating stuff even when everything is off.
Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free? Damn.
No, I'm taking antibiotics because
My shop, my rules.
But
you follow or you fuck off.
okay, so I don't have the thing, so I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you that. Okay. I'm gonna give you this. 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 Gonna give you this. All right. I'm gonna give you as much of this as I can. I'm gonna give you this as well. Give you as much of this as well, and this, and anything else? No, not that I can see. Nope. Okay. Yeah, but okay. So then I decided to do that. Okay, you still don't have it. Okay, do you at least have any better weapons? The weapons? No, you do not. You don't even have a revolver. I'm glad. I'm coming around to the revolver. I'm coming around to the revolver. But yeah. So this morning I decided to take a look at it, and I have it going all day, and it's like, yeah, we only have like 10 minutes left, and I'm like, okay, 10 minutes, and then I decide to leave it on. I come back, it's still updating. I go to Bible study, come back, it's still updating. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just pause the update. I'll just play the unupdated version of this. All right, and we'll just have a grand time. All right, we'll just have a nice grand time. All right, we don't really need anything else. It's a nice time. We're gonna have a nice good time, and that's gonna be great, right? Well, it wouldn't let me play that either. It wouldn't let me play it. It wouldn't let me play it either until it was done updating. So I was like, okay, I'll get out. Maybe I'll play Valheim. Yeah, guess what? Valheim finished updating, but decided that it needed to download some new stuff. So I was like, okay, well, we won't play Valheim. We'll play we'll just play 7 Days to Die again. We'll just play 7 Days to Die. Because at this point, 7 Days to Die is just going to be like I'm just having it now as a, what's it called, like now it's just going to be a, what is it called, do you have, Raider stuff? No, you do not. Alright, so I just ended up just deciding on this again. And so yeah, we're playing this because the other ones did. But here's the thing. When I settled on this game, that's when all the other games decided to get up, and I'm like, you know what? No. I've already had to change the stream about 3 times. I've already had to change the stream 3 times. I'm not going to just be like, yeah, nah. I'm not gonna be like, nah. I'm gonna go back to what I originally had. No, I'm just gonna have it this way. That is it. I'm not gonna be. I'm just gonna have this because this is all I can. I've already changed it, so I decided to do that. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. What do we want? What do we want here? We can get more stuff now. Well, none of this is really anything that we really want, so we're gonna get this. I don't really know what I would need really any of this for. What can it do? Okay, put the craft block near your hotbar, hold the and shape entry. Okay, what can it do? Vertical support, yes. So it's really nothing but just. It's really nothing. I'm gonna be taking all of this iron. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know what I would need to solar cell for. I've mostly just been stalling on this. I don't really know what I'm really asking for here. But yeah, I'm just that's really it. That's really it. So let's I believe we're on Psalms 24 now. No, wait, hold on. Psalms is before Proverbs. Something that I actually have found that really I personally do not like. Before I read, and I personally do not like is when somebody knows what they're talking about.
All right,
but
now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
But because of for some reason they stutter or something like that, and immediately somebody's gonna be like, oh, that person doesn't know what they're talking about because they stuttered or some bullshit like that. And I find that really stupid because what if the person has a speech impediment, or what if you just decide to say a sentence that actively just decide to shut down their brain? And here's the thing, like, for example, like, whenever I read the Bible, and this is actually a good example of this because there are people that are like, oh yeah, well, this person over here doesn't know what they're talking about. You see that they stuttered or some shit like that. I'm not good at talking. Every time I read, I will stutter on words because I'll be like, is that what the word is? Last Monday, I was reading Romans, I think Romans 7. And actually, you know, I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to show you something right now. Okay, I'm going to read, okay, Romans, right? Romans 7. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Oh, chapter chapter 7 verse 15. I do not understand what I do, for what I, and I'm reading it word for word, okay? I'm reading it word for word. Chapter 7 verse 15. I do not understand what I do, for what I want to do, I do. For what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree that it is the law. Now that sentence from 15 all the way 15 through 16, you know, there's a lot of I do not do not. There's just do. I was dying out there. I was like, I kept on like wondering if everyone was following along with me. No, everyone else was also like, what the, was all like that. But like that, I'm a good example of like, I will be reading something word for word, and like people, but I will stutter, and people will be like, oh, they stuttered, they don't know what we're talking about. Like, here's the thing, I get it, I get it, because this has happened to me a lot, but the thing is, like, someone stuttering should not be the main precedent of they don't know what they're doing. The main, like, should not be the main evidence of they don't know what they're doing or talking about. They don't know what they're saying, alright? They clearly do, but there's a good chance that either they have a speech impediment, or that somebody said something to try and shut off their brain and it worked. So that's my take on that. Anyway, let's do Psalms 24. The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world and all who live in it, for he founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the waters. Who may ascend the hill of the Lord? Who may stand in his holy place? He who has clean hands and pure heart, who does not lift up his soul to an idol, or swear by what is false. He will receive blessings from the Lord, and vindications from God his Savior. Such is the generation of those who seek him, who seek your face, O God of Jacob. Lift up your heads, O you gates. Be lifted up, you ancient doors, what that the King of the glory may come in. Who is King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O you gates. Lift them up, you ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is he, the King of glory? The Lord Almighty. He is the King of glory. That is Psalms 24. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it. I'll see you guys later. Remember, there is a suggestion box. Remember, there is a suggestion box in my Discord. You want to send me games to play for my streams or for videos? Suggestion box. The only requirement that I have is that it is free. That is it. I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.